Whoa, what is that? It's minions! They're everywhere! Just shrug it off, man. Yeah, whatever.
Oh! Banana smash!
Welcome to another Snoot Entertainment. I'm your host Anthony.
I'm Dry Perry.
And we've got more reviews on my last review on Avatar Last Airbender live action and other topics, so yeah.
Like movies, like I'll be giving you my review on the Minions and Monsters for today, and a review on a game I just recently picked up, Invincible Verse.
Yeah. By the way, on the Avatar Last Airbender live action, because like I said last week, I was only up to episode 5.
That's it. Yeah.
Now I finished the whole show. Damn, it gets even worse.
How many episodes?
7. I was wrong. It was 7. So yeah. They completely changed like some of the like arcs, like well, you know when they go into that stand.
Yeah.
And they go to this library. But instead, it's in the Boston State.
Yeah.
I'm going to butcher the name anyway. In the start of that episode, apparently Aang brings him to the spirit world. Basically, he's in the spirit world. Basically, I'm like, okay.
Have he died?
No, spirit world. Basically, what he can do in the show logic, he can go he uses like his power to be the Avatar.
Right.
And he can bring them like they can fall asleep. He sort of like does this, and they're got sort of ghost form or whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, there's no look in this show anyway. So basically, the owl knows who Aang is, but if you go in the cartoon, that he doesn't know him. Like it's just so much confusing. They changed sort of like the librarian guy. Like goes on, he gets eaten by the owl, but he does die. But in like sitting in the library, sitting reading. But they changed that. What else they've changed? I'm just nitpicking some of the bits. Basically, Sula, Zuko's sister, kills one of the people. Basically, and one of the episodes when Katara gets kidnapped and arrested in the prison with Zuko is a Rey and Kylo Ren. It's Rey and Kylo Ren moment. They're doing it. I'm like, okay. They're trying to. They're kind of like made Katara more forgiving with Zuko, but Zuko has in the show they have a bonding moment a bit, but in the live action it's too much Katara's way and nothing knows Zuko's way.
Yeah, wow.
So yeah, they did that way. When Aang fully is in Avatar state, when he goes falling and kills Zula, he steps back and lets her shoot her lightning. Like, I'm like, one moment he dodges her, one moment he gets shot. I'm like, okay. And how they set up that point wasn't not great. They kind of like mess up the fights. They completely, and they leave. And when they get away towards the end, when what happens to Aang, they go off, and it's just them four.
Right.
But the Earth King doesn't go with them. You know, in the show, it goes with them. They take their branch off their own journey.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, the Fire Nation just walks in like it's nothing happened, and everyone's just like looking around and they just walk in, and that's how it ends basically. I'm like,
Showstopper.
yep, and there's one scene Aang acts like a sports rat, like, oh, you don't know how I'm going, you don't know how I'm feeling. I'm like, he never says that. Like, he does get angry, but and one thing in the show doesn't make no sense. I didn't pick this up. You know how Toph is supposed to be blind, right?
Yep.
She could not bend it in sand. And I'm like, someone brought that point up. Apparently she bends in sand. I'm like, she can't bend in sand. Like, it's literally not. And when she gets captured by her or by one of her mum's sort of
Yeah.
people.
She bends.
Oh yeah, she bent metal bending. Like in the show into live action, she goes, "I know how to in the live action, I know how to metal bend now. This is the best thing I've ever." I'm like, I'm trying to compare the live action to the animation,
Wow.
and I'm just like, the dialogue's way off. Like you can't. Look, I know some changes they had to do, but not like more changes. If they did a little bit changes, look what the One Piece did. They changed a little bit, but keep the
Some anime shouldn't be made into live action. I mean, look at Dragon Ball,
yeah.
for example.
And you're saying 59% of audience don't want another season.
No, they're losing viewers on the
Yeah,
Netflix.
and also they want. Oh, we got a season 3 coming because towards the end they'll say, "Oh, season 3 coming soon." I'm like, no, end it. Because if you're going to do a season 3, and the people said we're going to fix up certain plots, I'm like, there's no to fix up. You had the chance, and you kind of destroyed the season 2. I knew it was going down this way because the way in the trailer it was going. Aang was like a sport brat. Qatar was too much like bossy.
Yeah.
Like, and you had Zuko too emo. I call it emo. That's not Zuko. I call it emo.
Emo Shuko.
Yeah.
Shuko.
And the only good character they keep right is his uncle.
Right.
Like he's still that wise one, but he still feels like that's the only character they keep the same. He's a lot better in season 2 than what season 1 was, but he's the only character I feel like he was that Iroh.
Right.
Iroh was the only character that have screwed up. Yeah.
End of rant.
And I was gonna.
Oh no, we're going on.
I don't know how they're going to do season 3. What plots they're going to lead out, or what the things they're going to change, because they've changed so much of season 2. They take stuff from season 3 to 2. I'm like,
Hey.
yeah, I'm finished.
And good. Okay, now for my movie review on the Minions and Monsters. Mine should be short, unlike Anthony here. Anyway, it continues on from where Minions Rise of Gru ends.
That was good.
It's this one is just before Despicable Me 1. And I've got to say, I pretty much laughed my ass off all the way through the movie. There's that many funny jokes in it.
Any hidden adult jokes?
Yes.
They usually do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's one thing where you got this woman that falls in love with a robot. And she has, I don't know, she actually gives birth and it looks like a toaster. That's interesting. But yeah, jokes go over the kids' heads. And it's just laughable from start to finish. And end credits, I won't say nothing, but there's 4 end credit scenes.
Ooh. And quality of animation.
Yeah,
Yep.
good quality animation. And you get to see Gru in it, and the kids he adopted.
Sweet.
Yeah, and all up with a laughable finish it has, I'd give it a 8.5.
That's high.
Yeah.
But it is Minions. They never stop.
It's very popular.
Yeah. We can't change anything in
Nah.
the movies. They're just perfect.
Yeah. And basically it's around about, one of them wants to make a movie, but they want to find a bad guy to be Minions for. So in doing that, they decide to have one of them try and start a movie up, and they find a boss through that.
Sweet. Boom.
So definitely go and see it.
Highly recommended.
Rant 2.
Yep. With Supergirl, it was a leak plot line. Someone did early drafts of the Supergirl movie.
So I heard.
Before. The plot, I saw the plot. The plot was Supergirl was on Earth, and basically Superman was going to help her train her with her powers. And this was early drafts. The plot was his power gets taken, and sort of like they're going to borrow some.
Because of the black kryptonite.
Yeah, it was like what's his name was from Krypton. He kind of shifted into like a human, like an android human, like they did it in Smallville. They were going to copy similar to that from the comic books, and have Jimmy Olsen in this story as well.
All right.
And that was sort of going to be like the battle was going to be on Earth, but some battles were going to be in space. But most of it was going to be on Earth. So yeah, so, and and she was gonna give Clark his powers back. That was the direction that was going to happen, but they went in the new comics with Supergirl. But the original story was going to go from early 90s, 2000s idea.
Any mention of a decent villain?
That was the black android Crystal was coming out of that was going to be the villain basically.
That would have been better.
Yeah.
And they were going to it would have replaced all that silly side stories they didn't I didn't like. That was going to it wasn't going to be in the story. The story was Supergirl helps her brother get his cousin get his powers back, like mentor, like they did it in Smallville.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That would have been better.
yeah.
I reckon. Oh, it's not a bad movie. But that
Yeah,
would've
well, it's not a bad movie. It's just, well, the bad guy was a bit weak. Couldn't remember the actor's name. Couldn't remember the villain's name. It was very unforgettable.
been- yeah.
But overall, Millie Alcock as Supergirl was brilliant. And those of you out there saying she's ugly like a dog and shit like that, shame on you. She's beautiful.
She is. Yeah, but yeah, I think the bad guy.
Yeah.
That was the weakest part.
Yep.
It wasn't that.
And also, if I was going to add on to that, if the story was around Krypton and he comes on Earth, that would have been a better story. Like, and it would.
I think that would have been a better story too, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
Overall, it was just good.
it was good. Better story. Keep the actress. Much better and more equal villain, because that villain could have got killed easily.
At any moment of the movie.
Yeah, but they kept him alive. He had no superpowers or nothing. It was very unbalanced.
Yeah. There's more plots to it, but the villain knew what Superman weaknesses and they were the plot like they were going to have her weakness. He was going to use green kryptonite for like Supergirl and Superman. That's how he was going to steal Superman's powers.
I do like Lobo though.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, but Lobo would have come in, save Supergirl, bring her help her to get the powers back.
Oh,
Yeah.
bang.
And since we're on the announcements of movies, another one come out, which is on the Poohverse, called Winnie the Pooh, as they're calling it, the Poohverse. Weird, but funny, and yeah. They got one called Pinocchio Unstringed. And Robert Englund, who played Freddy Krueger, is in it, playing the cricket.
Yep.
And Pinocchio isn't just a puppet, but it's actually animatronic. So it's a walking, talking animatronic puppet.
So similar, not like Friday Nights at Freddy kind of.
Yeah, something like, yeah.
So is it horror?
It's a horror, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Like they're doing to most of the fairy tale
Yeah, they have been
things,
doing
they're twisting them into horrors.
Yeah.
And it comes out July 30
Hey, that's coming up.
in cinemas.
Sweet.
That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
So if you like to get your little stream on, check it out.
Boom. Yeah, good horror flip.
And for next week's show, for next week's show, I'm gonna play the Invincibles Verse, which is out on PlayStation 5. So I'll play that for you guys and let you know what is on. I've already played it already, but I'll give it another shot so I can give it a proper review for you.
You can see if you can finish it and
Yeah.
see the ending.
Yeah, so I should do that.
Yeah. He will do that.
Do that, yeah.
Nice.
By the way, if you own I'm not going to talk about Xbox because Xbox going this way. If you had a PlayStation, if you're going to think about getting a PlayStation 6, think again. They're going to discontinue this or physical copy games on January the 12th of 2028. So if you're thinking about getting a PS6 or the new Xbox, you've got sad news. They're going to be all digital.
And just think, if you get it digital, you actually, in real life, you don't own the game, so they can take it away from you whenever they feel like it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, if you're kind of like if you and your mates joke around online, they could take it away from that, or you don't have to do anything wrong. They're just like, hey, and also, I was going to add this on. If you own a movie and you bought movies back in like 2010 up to 2015, 16, when PlayStation stopped with doing the movie license, if you own any movies up to then, they will take them away, and you won't get your money back.
No.
So if you
You've been warned.
so if you purchase, like I think maybe Xbox as well, because I've got movies on that.
That's going to happen.
Yeah, and I bought over the years, like over 10 years.
Yeah.
Streaming or downloading?
When you purchase. Like,
Oh,
like
don't you download onto a computer?
no.
Yeah, but you never own it.
Yeah.
They have the right to take it away whenever they feel like it, and they can censorship any scene, anything.
yeah. So
You never own the copy.
yeah, and this is for GTA 6.
Yeah.
If you're thinking to get it, you won't be able to. If you go into a game, I've been hearing they'll probably put like a box and just a.
It'd be like a basic gaming cartridge, well, a box you open up with a basic disc in it, but instead of a disc, you've got a cheat code.
Oh.
And it's going to be a redeeming code with it, so you got to redeem that to
Play the game.
play the game. That's the only way to play it. If you don't have internet, because I know a lot of people in this day and age sort of can't afford things, I will advise you to, if you want to buy your kids like Christmas, buy a console. I reckon go retro. Just maybe go retro.
Yeah.
If you're trying to afford stuff, because that'd be the best thing for kids. I know the kids want the next console, but for now, it's more cheaper.
From here until 2028, buy up, people. Buy
Yeah.
the games that are available and buy and collect as much as you can before time runs out.
And I kind of knew was not sort of coming, but kind of like knew was heading to, because Xbox were trying to do this in 2013.
Yeah.
If you don't know, they did that horrible for the Xbox One back in 2013.
Yeah.
They weren't mentioning the console. They were mentioning TV, like online stuff, and that you kind of like, that's when it kind of, So this wasn't planned like a year to. This was like 13 years ago. I'm saying wrong year, but So
But it's happening, unfortunately.
So if you don't like online gaming, digital games, go retro. Buy like PS3, PS2, PS1 games just to go retro, or like 64s, GameCubes.
Make it old new again.
I was gonna.
So, I think that wraps up for our segment for today.
I've got one more thing.
You got one more thing. It's on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. If you haven't seen Cyberpunk Edge Run Season 2, they got a trailer, I think it came out last week. So, it's just a teaser trailer. It comes in the fall of 2026 this year. I don't know when it comes out, so, it just sort of comes out this year. It could come out end of the year or sort of, like, a few months. So, it could be one of them two. So, So, I'll recommend check out the trailer. So,
And so that's it for the. Is it?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, I can say it now. No, that's it for our show for today. So, for next week, we'll have more, and hopefully, well, my bills have been a bit serious, but I might be able to get that damn Hellboy Hot Toy next week. We'll see though, but I'm not promising anything, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But we'll have more of a gameplay review for the Invincibles first, and some more movie reviews, and
some more other review comes out, and box office reviews on Supergirl week 2 comes out. See where it is tracking.
yes. So until then, people, have a good night or good evening or good day wherever you may be, and we'll see you soon.